I'm Evan, this is Marty, we're at AAA University, and these are Marty's moving tips. In this demonstration, we are going to show you how to properly lift a couch or a dresser as a two-man team safely. So, first thing is first, we are always going to lift with our hips and our quads. We're never going to lift with our back, okay? And what I mean by that is when I approach any piece, whether it's a two-man piece like this or a simple box that's on the ground, what I'm not going to do is bend strictly at my back, pick up the piece, and curl from my back, okay? That's a no-no, and you're quickly going to injure yourself if we do that. So every time I pick up something from the ground, I will have to squat as deep as possible. And what I want and what I'm aiming for is to have the piece as close to my hips as possible so that when I'm lifting, my back is straight and my energy is coming from the hip and from the quad. And we're simply going up, and then same with setting. We're squatting. We are not bending down in our shoulders and in our lower back. We are quickly going to be injured and out for the day if we do this. So once again, squat as deep as I can. I'm gonna grab the piece, put it in my hips as close to as I can, and the power comes from my hips and my quads. And we're straight up. You'll notice my shoulders and my back stay straight all the way through.
Because his back is staying straight and his feet are flat on the ground, you're not going straight up on your toes. You're lifting and pushing off your heels. That's
Correct.
a super important part as well.
Great point, very good point. Okay, so now we're gonna quickly show how we should do this as a team. So same thing, we're going to approach the piece, and with dressers, we are always gonna grab from the bottom. Oscar and I are not gonna grab from the top lip here and try and penguin walk our way out the door, okay? We're always gonna squat while our knees are touching the piece as close to as possible, because if my knees are away, that's gonna create my back to curl as I stand up, okay? So knees as close as possible, hands underneath both sides, chin straight, and we're picking straight up, okay? And you can see that because my knees were touching it, my arms were not away from the piece, and that's not causing my back to curl, right? I'm in my hips and I'm straight up and down. And then same thing when we set. We're not gonna set with our hips away from the piece. We're gonna be as close as possible, and we're gonna go straight down with our shoulders and back straight, chin up.
Now when lifting, always communicate. Communication is one of the biggest parts of lifting. So when going up, we're either counting up from 3 or down from 3, and always having one person do the count so we're not lifting up on the wrong part. Now, if you can't lift straight from underneath a dresser just like this and get your hands underneath, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your foot on the back of the dresser. Why? If we weren't on carpet, this is gonna slide around. If it slid around, you're gonna damage, you're gonna scratch, you're gonna gouge. So you put your foot on the back, he's gonna put his foot on the back as well, and then we're gonna tilt the dresser this way. Why? Because the drawers are facing this way. We don't want them to fly out. So he's gonna grab underneath, I'm gonna grab underneath. We're gonna have our hands right here. We're gonna go a 3, 2, 1, lift. You're gonna set it on your knee, get your hand underneath and grip the bottom. Now when setting, same thing. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1, set. There you go.
Sometimes you're not going to have a gap here to lift with. So like we tipped it back when lifting, same thing. So I don't pinch my fingers. We're gonna have to set it whether it's the back corner or the front corner so that we don't pinch our fingers as we set. So one more time here. We're gonna go underneath.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Up. And then if there was a lip here that I couldn't grab under, we are going to then say, all right, backhand up. And then we're gonna set the back side first at an angle.
That way you can free your hand.
Exactly, so this hand is free and I'm not breaking any fingers or pinching anything. And then we're gonna just slowly tip it down into place.